Hey, so OpenAI released a new image generation model called GPT-2, and today I want to explore with you how you can use it to make money on Etsy. This is something that I do. If you don't know me, I sell AI images on Etsy. I own multiple Etsy shops. You guys can watch my playlist that it's called How Much I Earn Each Month, and I share you the results from my Etsy shops that I've been selling for the last 3 years. But today I want to show you how you can utilize this new AI image generation model because it's very good with certain parts, but not so good with one, which it's a disappointing a little bit to me, but it's okay. So let's go over all the details, and we are going to test a couple different case scenarios where this can be very useful specifically for Etsy. So one of the biggest changes that the new model can do is that it can understand the world. And when I mean the world, it's like understand the context. It can understand different languages very well. It can understand maps. It can understand where it is. It's like aware of location. And obviously they increase the quality. Quality got way better. The images are more realistic, and it can stay consistent with your brand, which the previous model also could do, but now this one just doing it better. The biggest change that really interests me is the fact that it can do better text. So for example, I sell a lot of t-shirt designs that a lot of times have a lot of text. T-shirt designs are mostly all about the text. The more like catchy the phrase, the better usually they sell. And if you guys know me, you know that GPT 1.5 was my favorite AI model to generate images for the t-shirt designs because they were just the best. The colors were so like vibrant, and it was very easy to generate these cool catchy phrases. And now the text is even better. That's great. Honestly, that's all I want to hear. And also the new model can do infographics, which is something that the other one cannot do. I don't know if this can be really applied for Etsy, but what you can do is break down any images into infographic elements. Let's say I want to break down this picture into like individual elements in an infographic poster, okay? So I'm going to plug this into GPT-2, which by the way is available in Crafty. Crafty is my software that I use to generate images. If you guys are not familiar with Crafty, this is an all-in-one tool that's going to give you access to all the tools that you need in order to make money on Etsy. We got Etsy Research app, we got image generation, we got Canvas style editor, cross-stitch generator, mockup generator, and the video studio. Like, you got everything, okay? But if you go to Crafty and go to OpenAI GPT, and by the way, I'm going to give you 50% off coupon. Here's the coupon, okay? On the first month. Go to Crafty and select the GPT-2 model. We also have the older one as well, because older one is also useful. I'm going to tell you later why. But we're going to upload this reference photo of this woman that I showed you, right? So it's right here. I'm going to say, create an infographic poster breaking down this picture into elements. And let's go with portrait mode. We're gonna select the highest quality and let's just see what's gonna happen. But basically what's gonna do is create like a full breakdown of this picture, and it might look interesting. Again, I don't really see how this can be used for Etsy. At least I cannot find an angle for it, but it's a very cool feature that might be used for other stuff. And check this out. This is a breakdown, right? So this was the picture we uploaded, and look, like it go over the face, the eyewear, the outfit. Like I gave it a very vague picture, but it broke it down very well. It even had like a color palette. Like this, there might be some usefulness for Etsy. I just don't see it yet, but it's cool that it can do this. I feel like this is a very cool thing. Okay, but let's test it out for something that actually interests me, which is t-shirt design. So as I told you, I am a t-shirt designer. That's like my bread and butter, and I sell digital versions of the designs. I don't really do print on demand when it comes to t-shirts, but you can do both. What I usually do is scan Etsy for the best sellers. So anything that's tagged with the bestseller or popular now, I try to create something in that style, but a new version of it. Okay, so for example, here we got this little kitty cat. So what I'm gonna do is like spoiled and a princess. We got 20 add to cards. So we know this is working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm going to upload it to Crafty, and Crafty has a really cool feature where it can allow you to recreate this image, but in a new style. So it's not going to copy whatever we saw. It's just going to be something new. So let's upload that as a reference, and we're going to use the GPT-2 image. And then check this out. Click on Get Variations and click on Reinterpret the image. And I want to keep the same text as the original. And here's the big letdown of the new GPT-2 model that I was talking about earlier, okay? So GPT 1.5 was able to create images with transparent background. GPT-2 cannot do transparent background, okay? So even though I select remove background, it's still gonna have a background, which is a letdown, but it is what it is. Honestly, that doesn't matter because I have a background removal built into the software, so we can just simply do it. I don't really know why they removed it, but it is what it is. Anyway, Once you have this on, you can add an extra command for like maybe keep a certain style. So if you want to keep, I don't know, maybe the tiger, you can just say keep the tiger. But the only thing that I really care about is to keep the same text, which says spoiled. I don't really care what type of animal this is gonna be, so I'm not gonna give it any extra command. All I'm gonna do is just click on reinterpret the image. Check this out. These are the results we got. Wow, this looks so freaking cool. So it changed the animal, but it still has this like princess style, right? So this is the original photo. It still says spoiled. And we already know that this is working, right? Because we have approved that this concept is working. This idea is working. So we could just plug this in on a t-shirt and god damn, we are printing, right? And let's say I want to create a mock-up with this really quick too. So what I can do is I can upload this photo right here and mix it with like a mock-up design. So I already have a couple of different mock-ups t-shirts in my history, so I'm just gonna reuse one. Let's say I'm gonna reuse this, so I'm gonna click on use image, and then I'm gonna upload this image for the reference too. And now check this out. I'm gonna say put this design on the mockup, and boom, now we got the beautiful mockup, but the quality is so crisp. Whoa, this is way crisper than the previous one. The GPT 1.5 didn't have as crisp as images as this one. This is really good. Damn, the quality is so good on those. This is becoming my favorite image generation model. Let's just say of something else. So I saw that the new model is very good with creating comic pages. And I know that on Etsy, there's this specific like personalized wall art trend that you can create like this comic style personalized image of someone. This actually is a very popular listing. It's even marked as an Etsy pick. That means that they really like it. And check this out. This image was generated with AI. You can tell this is AI because they even have an AI video. This was probably made with Sora. And Etsy decided that this is their Etsy pick. Etsy doesn't care about AI. They embrace it. Everyone embraces. All these images are done with AI. But now we can make even better quality. So let's say I'm gonna upload a picture of myself, and I'm gonna say that I wanna make it in this like comic style. So let's say I want to be made in this style. Obviously, I don't wanna look like a girl, but I wanna have this comic look in this particular style. I'm gonna drag and drop this into Crafty, just like that. And now I'm gonna upload one of my images. I believe I have some images of myself. I do, but those are the thumbnail images. But do I have a real one? Maybe. Let's just use this one for our example, okay? And all I'm gonna say is make the guy look like a superhero comic and put a big text on the top that says super dad. Okay, I got a message that this was flagged as sensitive. It's probably because of the woman. So I'm gonna use a different comic picture where there's less boobs. It happens sometimes. So which one is less provocative? Okay, let's try this. I feel like this is less provocative, right? Quality is really good. It's very crisp. The biggest difference between this model and the new one is for sure the quality. It's way sharper. This is pretty good. One of the most popular thing to sell on Etsy among like digital sellers is Clipart. So Clipart are like these characters, objects, things of the nature. So here's an example, right? These like sassy queens or something. And this is a very specific style. They have a very specific facial expression. So what I want to do is I want to test the new GPT model if it can create a bundle of a bunch of these images very fast. So I'm gonna take a screenshot, let's say, of this one right here. I'm gonna upload it to Crafty, but I'm gonna use a very specific feature because Clipart is usually sold in bundles. So this is a bundle of 29 images. So I wanna create a bundle of multiple images at once. So we have a bulk image generation. It's also gonna be able to reinterpret the image multiple times. So you're not gonna get the same image like once or twice. You're gonna get different variations of it. So I just uploaded this as a reference photo, and now I'm gonna click on get variations. And if I wanna create bulk image generation, I can get 8 different variants by clicking get 8 prompt variants. Okay, so now AI is analyzing this image. Once it's gonna be done analyzing, it's gonna give me 8 different prompts, and I can generate them all at once if I want to. And that way I can generate a lot of images in bulk, which is very useful if you do create Clipart, because again, Clipart is being sold in bulk. It's being sold in bundles. So we get the first prompt right here on the top. We can actually generate it. But while this one is being generated, there's 8 different ones still being analyzed. So we are still waiting on those. Okay, so we got 8 different prompt variations right here. So I can see the prompts if I want to. I can modify it if I want to, but I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on generate all variants. So the first one is being generated, but then I'm gonna generate the other 8. So in total, I'm gonna get like 9 images all at once, okay? Okay, so we got our first images. So this is the first one. It's very similar to the original ones, which I'm not the happiest about, but the other ones are look good. So this one looks pretty good, and look at the quality. Again, it's so crisp. And then we got this one, also very, very sharp. And look at this. It's almost like this lady is looking at this one and she's mad. It's funny how this came out. But if you want to edit them, you can just remove background while the generation is still continuing, because it's gonna take a minute to generate all these 8 images. But while they are doing it, you can, you know, remove background. You can upscale it really quick. So upscaler is gonna increase the quality of the image, and it's gonna make sure that, you know, it has like a high DPI. All the images generated in Crafty are already 300 DPI, but if you want to upscale it even more, you have an option if you want to, okay? And here we got a picture that it's upscale and with removed background, and looks super crisp, guys. It looks super crisp, high quality. And you can track the progress here. Again, we are using a GPT on the high settings, which means it takes a lot of time to generate one image, okay? I could probably generate them faster if I would switch it to lower quality, but we wanted to get them in the best and highest quality ever. Generate one image takes about 2 minutes, okay? But you can track. So we are currently on the number 3. Okay, we got the number 3 right here. Again, same great quality, very crisp. Wow, this looks really, really good. And all your images are saved in your history. So even if when you close down this menu, the images are gonna be still generated. And you can just go to your history tab right here. And when you scroll down, you're gonna see all the images that were generated. So these are the 4 images we generated so far when it comes to this Clipart style. And then you can just download them if you want to. Even saves the prompt that it was used for that if you want to reuse it later on in the future. So GPT-2 is very, very good. I really like the quality. It's for sure an upgrade for the GPT 1.5. The only downside is the fact that I cannot create transparent background, but it is what it is. There's a background removal built in my software, so it's not that big of a deal. If you want to try Crafty, it's free, but if you want to generate a lot of images, you probably want to get a subscription. So I'm going to give you a 50% off coupon on the first month on any plan, okay? And there are 3 different plans. So I would recommend using that 50% off coupon on the Pro plan, which is 40 bucks normally, but with the coupon code, you're going to get it for like 22. You're going to get 500 token sign up bonus, as well as free 2 video generations on any model. In Crafty, we have Seedance 2, which is the most powerful video generator right now. I've been cooking with Seedance. Guys, if you want to see my results with Seedance, you can see them on my Discord channel, or I might make a video. If you guys want me to make a video about my results with Seedance 2, say Seedance in a chat and I'm gonna do this. But that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. See ya.